Hello, welcome everyone. I'm Rishikesh and I'm going to show you the demo of eLabAssist LIMS software. eLabAssist is an online software where you can manage the data of your laboratory. Let me just share my screen first. We are using Microsoft Azure server to host the data of our clients. Now, we will go to my company's URL, that is eLabAssist. Here, we will click on the first link. You will be land on this page. This is the web page of my company. Every single user of your lab will be able to log in by their unique user ID and password given to them. Here, I am logging with demo user ID and password. So as admin, I will be able to do each and everything within a single login. So here I had login and we land on the test registration page. This is the test registration page where on a single page, you will be able to take patient's demographic details, test details and payment details as well. Here, you are able to see the global search option button. Here you can search your patient by lab code, name, mobile number, Aadhaar number, etc. Like that. Here your lab's name will appear. Okay. If you will have any collection centers, then their name will appear in here. And here you will be able to see the name of the user who is using the software. Now we will start with one demo login, one demo report. So here you will be able to see whether patient is IPD, OPD, cashless or walk-in. Okay. Then patient ID will be generated by the software at the time of saving the patient registration. Lab code also, and this is the registration date. As an admin, you will be able to manipulate the registration date and time. Then, while selecting the prefix, our software will automatically detect the gender of the patient. Just entering the random age. Here, if patient wants his report on email ID or on WhatsApp number, then these two fields are mandatory to fill. Then here you will be able to see the collection center, like which collection center is sending you the sample. Then here we will enter the referral doctor or the doctor who is sending us the sample or referring us the patient. Here you are seeing the addition button. Here if you want to add a new doctor in a quick, then here you will be able to add the doctor. From here you will be able to assign a rate master. Then here we are done with patient's demographic details. Okay. Now, let's come to test details. Here there are two types to search the test. One is short name, the other is display name. By short name, I will have to type short forms of the test. Like for complete blood count, I will be have to type CBC. Here we got the CBC. Likewise, for display name, we will have to type a single word of a test. Like for liver function test, I will have to type liver. Here we got the left. Then you can create or search the test by category, or you can also search test by like their profiles as well. Here there is the comment section where you can enter the comments, any comments for diagnostic. Okay, so this will be reflected in the technician department. Then here is the option to upload TRF documents. You will be able to upload TRF as well. Now, if you want to give a discount on a specific test, here you will be able to give a discount in amount or percentage. For example, I am giving here 200 rupees discount. The same time, if you want to give a discount on a whole profile, here is the option to give a bulk discount. Here you can also select whether you want to give discount in amount or percentage. Then here I will give 20% discount. Here there is the option to select why you are giving discount to this patient, then under whose authorization you had given the patient discount. And these authorization and results are configurable. You can configure your own reasons. Then coming to the payment method, there are several payment methods available here: cash, credit, debit. Here you can save card details as well. Then if someone is paying you by UPI, Google Pay, Phone Pay, then there is the option to record his reference ID and generate bill against that. Now here, if you are charging any extra amount for urgency test, here while clicking on this box, these charges will automatically get added. At the same time, in technician section, technician will be able to see that this process should be like want to process on a priority, as a star mark will highlight in front of the patient's name. Here, I am doing a part payment of 2000 rupees and saving the details. As soon as we will save the patient registration details, a patient will get SMS on his SMS, registered SMS, that this his test is registered under the specific lab under specific amount. And at the same time, a barcode will be generated automatically in our software. Here you will be able to see the patient's demographic detail and barcode as per the group name as well. Now we will go into the search. Our every operation will begin from search from this dashboard. This is the centralized dashboard. Here you will be able to see each and every operation in your lab which is going on. So here are my today's patients list. Here we are able to see my the patient which we are registered right now. So if I want to generate a receipt, bill receipt, so what I will do, I will just select the patient. I will go on the bill receipt and I will just print receipt. So this type of receipt will get generated here. Your lab's data will appear and the receipt will get generated. You can download it or you can directly go for printing. Okay. Now let's going further. I will select this patient again. Now our software will be able to tell us what step has to be taken on this registration. Now we will go to sample collection. Here, a technician will cross-refer the sample whether there are any clots or the sample is hemorrhoid. If it's not like that, then he will simply accept sample. Now technician has accepted the sample, and now you can see the status of our patient. Now it's our software is saying that your samples are in accession department. I will again select it and I will go to the result. So this is the test result page. Here you are able to see patient's demographic details once again. Then if a patient is a frequent visitor, yeah. So I was saying that if a patient is a regular visitor to your lab or he is doing some test multiple times in a row, so here a star mark will highlight in front of the patient history. So here you will be able to see like which test he or she had done in past and what were their results and parameters. Now, if you had done interfacing of your machines, of your lab equipments with our software, then these parameters will fall automatically against the patient. Here, to generate the report, I am entering some random values. For morphology, we have added some short forms like NN. You will get normostatic normocomic. For RBC, you will get such kind of morphology. If I type RBC1, you will get this type of morphology. If I type RBC2, you will get this type of morphology. So by your side, if you want to add some short forms or your own notes, you will be able to add it from here. Again, you are well known about of some parameters are calculated using some specific formula. So this F are indicating the formulas. These parameters are calculated using the special formula. So while I will enter the required values in the required parameters, you will get the other values automatically. Now here we provide dual authorization. First, technician will authorize the sample. After technician authorization, this will go to pathologist login. Now pathologist will cross check it once again and pathologist will approve the sample or a result. Once pathologist approve the result, no one will be able to update these results or these parameters. Only pathologist will be having that authority to change the results, to edit the tests. One more thing, you will be also get the data in a graphical view if patient has some history with your lab or some test which if he had done. I will just save the details. Now I will go again and search. Now our status is showing that reports are ready to release. So I will select our patient and I will go on release. But now this window is appeared and it's showing me that patient has not cleared his due balance. So until and unless the patient has not cleared his balance, we will be not able to share the report on his mail ID. But at the same time, you can share the reports on to collection centers, to labs, or to doctors. Okay, so I will just clear the balance first. Now here you can see the boxes tick automatically. If you want to send reports on WhatsApp, then you have to click on WhatsApp. Then if you are outsourcing some tests, then you can attach that reports from here. So patient will get a combined report. Now I will click OK. Now this report has been released to patient, to his referral doctor, to his collection centers respectively. So I will show you the format of the report. Here are multiple options. If you want to show header, show footer, or do you want to print a report on the same page, I will click on print. So this is the format, preview format of my report. Here you are able to see the letterhead of pathology, short patient details, attached summary in a short, then this QR code, this barcode. If you will scan this QR code, a authenticated PDF copy will get downloaded in your mobile. And abnormal values will highlight in the bold. Here it's the signature of doctor or pathologist, enable logo. If your lab is not enable accredited, you can add your own logo. If you want to add a watermark in the result, you can also able to do that. These reports are 100% customizable as per the requirement. So this is the short workflow of my software. Now you are able to see that the status is showing the report has been printed. Now I will show you in short like what are the features of my software. First, this is the centralized dashboard. Here you will be able to see each and everything what is going on in your lab. Okay. Then if you want to print worksheet, you will be able to print worksheet from here. Likewise, you will get a worksheet by patient name. Then at the same time, if you want to generate a payment history for today, here is the payment history option. A payment history will generate it. For example, if this is the enterprise eLab is a one user who is sitting in the reception in morning. So how much he has collected through cash, through debit, through credit, each and everything will be mentioned here. At the same time, there is another user. Amol eLabAssist, who is sitting in evening batch. So how much he had collected total through cash, through credit, through multiple payment methods. So each and everything is shown at here, displayed here. And in ending, you will be able to see the total consolidated collection of for the day. You can download it or you can also print it. Then if you want to print a barcode, again, here is the option to print barcode. If you want to bulk release the reports, you will be able to do that too. If you want to see a pending test of any test, you will be able to see that from here. Okay. Now, this is the test result page. This page is primarily for pathologists and technicians. Let me take a data from past to give you more detailed interpretation. So, for example, there is one technician who is on CBC machine and he want to only see how much CBC test have been registered in his lab and how much he have to perform and what is the status on current CBC test. So what he or she will do, she will just select the test level and she will select his test name CBC and will apply the filter. Now he will be able to see that how many CBC tests have been registered in his lab. And by filter wise he or she will be able to filter that too. Like pending test, technician authorized, how much are pathologists authorized, how much are printed, etc, etc. Then there is administration portal. This is for admin only, where we have given four options. One is user management, other one is lab management, accounting, and test management. In user management, you will be able to lock your existing user to like if he is misusing his ID or his authority. Then if you want to create a new user, you can able to do it from user management. If you want to assign any specific role or any new role to your existing user, you will be able to do it from here. Then if you want to change the password, you can also do it from here. Then coming towards lab management, here you can manage the data of your collection center. If you want to add any new collection center, you can do it from here. If you want to add a doctor, if you want to manage the data of your doctors, existing doctors, you will be able to do it from here. If you want to manage the patient's data, you will be able to do it from patient management. Same wise for affiliations. Okay. Now coming into accounting, lab accounting. So from here, you will be able to assign a price list to doctors, to affiliations, or to collection centers. For example, I will show you one price list of any doctor. Here I will select the doctor's name. I have selected Dr. Sudhir and I will search. So this is the rate list of Dr. Sudhir Dhandhe sir. If I want to edit in any rate of the test, I will be able to do it from here. If I want to update this whole list, so I can download it from here, export to Excel. I will edit or update it in Excel. Then I will simply select the new updated file and I will upload this file. So my rates will get updated. Same you can do it for collection centers or doctors as well. Then here are rate master. You can pre-add some specific rate master by your percentage or like by your commission. Then here you can also do account entry. You can manage your accounts by doing their entry in that. Then here you can generate bills against entity wise or patient wise. Now in test management, if you want to add a new test, you can add it from here. You can if you want to edit any kind of details regarding the test, you can do it from here, including unit, profile, group, and all. Then the most important thing, MIS reports. Here you will be able to generate multiple MIS reports here, starting from TAT details to cash credit party to doctor's incentive report. For example, I will show you one report of a doctor, Dr. Arun Shah, and I will select a date from from which date I have to generate the data, and I will click on the show report. Now here you will be able to see the details of Dr. Arun Shah, like from date 20 to 23, how many patients he have sent to my lab, which test I have done, how much amount I have collected, how much discount I have given, how much paid, and how much are balanced. And this SD refers to the discount or incentive which we have to pay to doctor for the referral. You can download it, you can print it, or you can, or simply you can export it to Excel if you want to edit or modify the data. Likewise, there are multiple options, numerous options. If you like, you want to generate a MS report. Then coming towards, here is the dashboard. This dashboard will give you analytical representation of your lab. Here I am selecting the data from 1st of March. Now you can see total registration from first of March are 86, through which 7 came through IPD, 17 came through OPD, how much they have like how much uh, amount I have collected from them. Then here you will be able to see the test level wise summary, how much reports are released in total, how much are printed, and how much are result entered. Then at the same time, we will be able to see collection center wise summary, like which collection center is sending you the more samples, doing more registrations for you. As well, you will be able to see the summary, department wise summary, like how much hematology have generated the revenue, how much revenue is generated by biochemistry. At the same time, if you are doing radiology, you will be able to see the profit through radiology. Then which doctor or which affiliation is generating more business for you, you will be able to track it from this table. Like Dr. Arun Shah have sent me total 62 patients, while Dr. Anil has sent me two, or Sudhir Dr. Sudhir have sent me two. So likewise, you can check on them why they are not giving you the business at all. One more thing, these are radiology reports. Here we provide you the radiology reporting formats. The patients who have registered for radiology will appear in this column. Okay, and while you will click on the patients on the test format will get here, and you can edit the reports, and you can print and authorize and send the reports on mail as well. Also, you will be able to insert a picture if you want. So this is the demo of my software eLabAssist. For more details, you can contact us anytime for a detailed demo or for a detailed conversation. Thank you so much.